No, that was cool.
Public domain songs from the wild land.
I like that
I'd
one.
rather have it from the savage land. What the hell is that? The best one is the murder of the Lawson family. Like, what's up there? I don't even know what to say.
What a cherry tune.
Pretty funny.
That was awesome.
Well, needless to say, we didn't go with that playlist.
I need to know who the Lawson family was.
Yeah. Sounds like the Little Rascals are gonna start something. Hey, ever hear of Gummo Marx?
Yeah, one of the Marx
How
Brothers.
about you, Chris?
Yeah, well,
My wife was calling me out saying there was no Gummo. I was like, what?
And there was another one too. There was a fifth
Zeppo.
one. Zeppo.
Gummo. Yeah, I was like, what are you kidding me? I wikied her quick. There you go.
that's why Wikipedia was great.
There you go. Exactly. Chapter 6, 6 in a row.
Wow.
Yeah.
6 Bina.
Savage.
That might be a record, 6 in a row. Off next week, though. So put you all. This is it. Fourth quarter. Fourth quarter. I got the ghost of Danny Warren Johnson on that thing. This playlist might be suspect too. Oh yeah, Sinatra's bringing it.
Yeah, I forgot a lot of this stuff.
Public domain, so any songs
Over 100 years.
over 100 years old. Gotcha.
Yep.
So we found out that Mortimer Mouse is in the public domain, but not Mickey Mouse.
Oh, yeah.
That's Mr. Long Short there.
That's cool. You won't have a
Raymond
copy?
Bassett.
Never heard of him.
Hello, this is the Smith Mortuary. You have reached the Smith Mortuary. How we looking, Jake?
Looking good.
You'll get this thing going shortly. Anything you think we need to review before we get started? Terms, conditions, anything you want to talk about, Jake? Anything you want to get off your...
I want to be sure to tell everybody about that fantastic raffle prize. We got it there on the screen from friend of the hall, Daniel Warren Johnson, but we're not ready to talk about that just yet.
Incredible.
Let me know when you're ready. Everybody checking in. Say hello, everyone. Let us know when we get there.
Get ready to fire off another comic claim showcase this evening here from the Hall of Comics in just a little bit. This will be episode number 6, Legacy number 206.
So hey, Return of the Comics.
Son of the comic books. Everybody have a good weekend?
Yeah, it was fun.
What didn't you go see?
I saw Asteroid City.
Yeah, how was
It was
that?
awesome. It was a really good movie.
Enjoyed
Probably my
it?
favorite Wes Anderson since Grand Budapest.
Oh.
Well, not counting the anime, like the stop. I really like the stop motion one too, but I'm talking like the live action.
Excellent.
I was going to ask you that.
Yeah, great cast. It was a really fun time.
Good to hear. You spend time going to the movies, you might as well.
Yep. It was sold out, which was
Enjoy it.
nice too.
Cool.
Just nice that people want to know.
Cool. What this thing turn up a little bit. Old Man Skywalker.
Oh, we watched John Wick 4 this weekend too. Found a DVD copy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was good.
I still haven't seen the fourth one. I'll check
If you want
it
to
out.
borrow it, when we watched it a couple more times, you can borrow it.
Cool. Matt and I watched the New Mutants, which I
love that
liked.
movie.
I
Yeah, I
did
really
too.
liked that
I
one.
thought it could have been a lot more if they would have given it a
It should have been a
chance.
TV show pilot, and then should have been like a Disney
That was
Plus
pretty
limited
cool.
series.
True little origin story of each one. You get a little background. I thought it was.
One of the best casted.
Oh, really well.
Like everyone in that cast just looks
I
like.
kind of wanted to see more of that one. I
Yeah.
was like,
No,
okay,
I was
cool.
bummed
Where's
that
that
was
one
the last.
going? And no,
Yeah.
Mr. Sinister. It's John Hamm. We didn't get any of that.
Anna Taylor-Joy's magic was awesome.
Was
Yeah,
John
she was-
Hamm supposed to be
Yeah,
Mr.
he was supposed
Sinister?
to be that.
Yeah, he was supposed to
Because
be.
that's why Dave was sending up since X-Men Apocalypse was the first time you get the mention.
Yeah, get the Essex Corp.
Yep. And then Logan and New Mutants, they were really trying to set up like almost like a Thanos type thing.
Next up is Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny.
It's gonna be. I can't complain. It's an Indiana Jones movie. I mean,
Are you excited about an Indiana Jones?
yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I only got to see one in the theater, so it was the bad one. So, you know.
Mr. Steve Coldwell stepping into the virtual room. Welcome, Steve.
There's an idea on who's here before we get started. Kind of keep it within the context of an hour and a half tonight, too. I'm determined. Be determined is everything.
Mr. John Kamoa. Howdy, howdy.
Oh, it should be fun. As people begin to join us, first timers, terms and conditions are always available to you. Some links here and some directional so you can take a look and see what we're talking about. Total of 8 blocks again tonight, 2 themed rounds. The 2 themed rounds are X-Men. We'll have a whole all X-Men round. It's going to be pretty cool. Got some good key stuff in there. And then we also have the fan favorite mid-low love. So books that are in lower grade but still amazing for amazing times, amazing backgrounds. So we'll give you some of those, and they're at really nice prices. So that leaves us with 6 mixed rounds from all areas. We'll have Silver Age, we'll have Bronze Age, we'll have the Dark Ages that come, modern. We're all set to go. New books, variants, everything. Try to have some fun. What is this, chapter 6?
Yeah.
Chapter 6, Legacy number 206.
And we think we finally got the layout. I think we finally have it.
I love this layout.
So I'm happy about that.
Best setup ever.
Greatest setup ever, I say it every week. There's some giveaways this week. I'm going to bring back some of the old as we begin to become adept at this, a little bit better at this format from the old one. We're going to add some of the old wrinkles too. So we'll bring back the bonus cards and some of the other fun stuff we had too, but just getting it presented has been the biggest challenge. So thanks for the patience. So this one tonight, and then a bye week next week for the 4th of July holiday, and then we're back at it the week after. With that, Jake is monitoring your comments and
Always.
feeding me the comments, especially the negative ones. I want to hear them. I love them. I feed them. I eat them. I like the Emperor. I want them.
Steve Caldwell says the fact Chris has only seen Crystal Skull in the theater makes him feel like the guy who chose poorly
Yeah, I
in The
did.
Last Crusade.
I think
Steve.
I
Oh,
personally think Crystal Skulls sucked.
Yeah, it was. I mean, when I was in
It's-
4th grade, I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed it. Like, it was really cool.
It's
at
like
the end,
Last
but-
Jedi level for me. Like, and this just my opinion. Some
Yeah.
people love it. That's cool. I'm glad you love it. It's all good. I must have missed it out
Yeah.
blue.
I liked it until I watched it, a couple years later.
It didn't exist.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist.
Like, yeah, when you're a kid, it's
Um,
just like.
That's why you're the Bombard General. All right. How you doing, Jake?
I'm good, man. Have
For
we talked
Chris.
about the raffle prize? real quick?
You've been good. Go for it.
So everybody who makes a successful claim this evening will get entered in Cap Said for the raffle drawing, as I'm sure you're all well aware. This week's raffle prize is an ash can edition of The Real Old Man Skywalker by friend of the shop, Daniel Warren Johnson. John just showed you there, it's got a little remark and a signature on the inside of the front cover. These ash can size comics are typically only available from Dan when you see him live at convention appearances, but he was nice enough to pass along some of those to us, so we're going to give you away a
Woo!
crisp new number one.
Chris
This is going to be a
Chris is
freestyle
laying
one.
it out for me nicely. So how we do it here, folks, this one we're going to get $10.
Ooh.
And out of the gate, it's going to be a copy of The Batman, Volume 1, Issue 629 from 2004. Very fine plus. So 885 using the Overstreet Price Guide. That's what we use as our barometer of best estimates. Judd Winnick, Dustin Nguyen, that's a Matt Wagner cover, and it's the return of Jason, question mark. Return of Jason, question mark. So $10. Again, we think it's in very fine plus condition. There we go. We're going to get $10 for this one. The return of Jason. He's got a little hair. He must be old.
Yeah,
Got a little white streak going.
The Lazarus Pit, actually.
The
when it
pit
comes
took it out of him?
Yeah.
I like how he modified the Robin costume,
Yeah,
though.
they did a really
So
good job.
John Whittick, who was on The Real Life, right? That
Yeah.
old
Yeah.
MTV.
Yeah, he was the one that brought
John
back
digging
Jason.
deep.
Look at that. Chris answered. Did you know that? It's kind of
I
mind-boggling.
love that. That's one of my
DC
favorite Batman
Comics.
stories.
Batman, Volume 1, Issue 629, again from 2004, very fine plus. It's going to be item number 1, it's going to be $10. Going to move this one up to the back and with Chris. This way. Ooh.
Next up is
10
book
and 1,
number
I don't know.
2.
I'll figure that out as I go,
Spot
Chris.
number 2.
Yeah, you want to flip it?
Yep, I got it.
Go. I was doing manga style tonight. I was going manga night, but I decided to make sure it's a good one. So second book. Item number 2 is going to be The Sensational Spider-Man, issue number 25 from 1998. It is estimated to be in near mint condition. Todd DeZago and Joe Bennett, creative team. Spider Hunt Part 1. That's a Mike Waringo wanted poster variant. I didn't even know the thing existed. So wanted poster variant. There is a regular cover A for this Sensational Spider-Man. Again, first part of the Spider Hunt storyline. The great Mike Waringo wanted variant, issue 25. Near mint condition, a beauty for $17. See the back of this one too. Oh yeah, I didn't have those fruit roll-ups. How about you, Chris? I always check. I
They
gauge
were
my.
good. I always like the fruit roll-ups.
Are you a fan of those? You got those things?
They were a nice snack.
All right, there we go. Zoo animals, dinosaurs, and the roll. So item number 2, 1998, near mint above, Todd DeZago, Spider Hunt Part 1, wanted variant cover. Number 2, 27. There we go. Keep those tight. How's that? There we go. And we'll bring you back through one more time. Third book of the night. Item number 3, as you might suspect. Only $10. This one's going to be one we'd never seen before, that I'd personally never seen before. It is Morbius Revisited from 1993. Near above, Doug Moench, Frank Robbins. This is a reprint of his original Fear series, Fear 27. That's a new Gary Barker cover, $10. The reprint back then, and so they give it a new cover, but that thing. The Man Called Morbius. So Doug Moench, Frank Roberts. I've never seen this series before. So they're gearing up Morbius re-releasing. How about those, Chris? You good?
Oh, no.
Game Gear?
Yeah,
Were you a Game Gear kid?
No. Nintendo.
Nah, me neither. Item 3 is issue number 1 of Morbius Revisited, the old Fear series from the 70s. Pretty freaking awesome. $10 for that beauty. Again, reprints Fear number 27 with that new Gary Barker cover. It's going to be $10.
Very nice. Everybody says the sound is good this evening.
Roger. Here we go. The first 3.
Coming up on book number 4.
Open it up for the Batman.
Number 4.
Spot number 4. You're always behind. This one's going to be a ace. This is Marvel Comics Silk, issue 1 from 2015. Near Mint Plus, 9496. First solo series from Miss Cindy Moon, a.k.a. Silk. Robbie Thompson, Dave Johnson doing the cover. And this is a second print copy, as denoted by the blue color. Changed the color, which was from a pink fuchsia, to a second print. So a little print run on this one. It's an awesome copy. It's one of those ones, hey, what do you do with it? Yeah, send it in. Probably should, but hey, you know what? Should have loved. Second print, Silk number 1, 2015, Near Mint Plus, so 9496. $25 on that one.
So Silk number 1, second print, and spot number 4 if you want to claim that book. You can just type in number 4. Either go to the first person who does so.
Morbius doesn't want to go. He's saying, no friggin' way. Thank you. Check that one out. Item number 4.
Get ready for book 5.
Come back to that one. Roger, Roger, what's going on out there? What the hell's happening?
Everybody's biding their time. Thinking
Are
about
they?
mulling it over.
All right. All right. This is going to be a 2X lot. Big fan of both of these. This was an early 2023 release. This is from Image Shadowline Comics. This is The Last Barbarians, issue number 1. So again, a recent release, both Claimant plus above. This is a Brian Hamlin produced artwork, interiors, everything. It's a sword and sorcery story. Both covers A and cover B pre-sold out. Both covers too. So Jake and Chris and Jake, say it the way you want. Picked up a couple couples for the haul, and there you go. Image Comics, The Last Barbarians, cover A, cover B, a 2X lot for $12. Brian Hamlin, Gerard Van Dyke. So Hamlin did the covers of those. So he's a writer and pretty talented dude.
That's awesome.
Artwork's great. The old sword and sorcery, I dig it. It's a fantastic cover too. She's got some high boots. Just saying. Item number 5.
Mr. Lindholm is in the room this evening.
Mr. Lindholm. Hope he's doing well. This is going to be item number 5.
And Anthony Pappas will take book number 5.
Book number 5 is
The
the
Last
Pappas.
Barbarians 2-issue lot.
Thank you, Anthony. Great. $35. All right, we're going to break them out now. Number 6 is going to be from 1960. And yes, this is your grandparents' Superman. It is in fine minus. We estimate it to be in 5 above condition. Jerry Siegel, Al Plastino, that's a Kurt Swan cover. Second appearance of Laurie Lamaris, who is a mermaid that Superman loved, that Lois Lane hated. Fair market value is about $60 for this. Structurally, it's amazing. It's got a little bit of shadowing on it, as you can probably see from the book itself. But structurally, it's amazing. It's higher than that, but because of the foxing, gave it a really nice, this thing. There's always 2 stories in it. It's got a little bit of grease pencil up here. It says 12/14. I always wonder what those were, right? Whatever the keeper of the newsstand would put out. 150 Civil War soldiers who wouldn't last 2 seconds against the World War II dudes that I had, but you know, who's counting? This year's Superman's Mermaid Sweetheart, 1960. Early Silver Age. Really fortunate, came up with a nice collection of early Silver Age DC books. I gotta share them with you at sub prices. The fair market value for this book is $60 according to cover price. We use cover price, we use Key Collector, we use all the sources that we can. Mr. Longshot, everybody. Whoever's doing the research is where we go for the data. It's just a matter of reading. There's a bunch of great sources tell you when books came out, what month. They'll give you an estimate of how many of them were at the newsstand. There's so many different ways to find out if that's your thing. This is a true beauty, true Silver Age, 1960, fine minus above. Second appearance of Superman's mermaid lover, Laurie Lamaris. 10 center. Number 7, first block. It's going to be 9 books in each block. Oops, sorry about that. I gotta get tested in the morning. Here we go. Marvel DC co-produced prestige format Claimant plus JLA and Avengers #1 by Kurt Busiek and the late great GOAT George Perez. This is issue number 1 of 4. Claimant plus 9496. I know. Well, you gotta share them. It is square-bound prestige form again. George Perez. Jack of Hearts, baby. Look at
What?
much
How'd he get
love
in
for
there?
Jack of Hearts.
What the heck?
Right, he's important in this story. You remember it? Terminus is in it. Come on, don't be dissing on. I love how Perez used to rock Scarlet Witch too. So this is it. JLA Avengers, issue number 1, item number 7 tonight for $18. Just I would. Oh, you want me to open? I don't want to open it. I
Don't
want
open
to
it.
crack it. I
Don't
just
do
want to
it.
give you a little bit of smell of it. Can you smell it? It's full. It's funny we say that because we'll open books. When you open them, wherever it was is it. I'm not sure how you want to interpret that, but go ahead. So item number 7, JLA Avengers, square bound prestige format, Marvel DC co-produced book. $18, item number 7. We're just going to keep at this and figure out, is there anybody out there. Item 8, $8. This is Marvel Comics celebrating the Wolverine, Volume 1, Issue 50, 1992. Larry Hama, Mark Silvestri. I say Dave Silvestri. Mark Silvestri. That's a die-cut cover, which the book always gets screwed up. As soon as you open the die-cut, the thing starts to disintegrate. Die-cut, origin retold, and first appearance of Shiva. It's not Lady Shiva, but it's a character called Shiva, so a brand new Wolverine. You know, it's a great question. You got the X-Men handheld game, which looked like it was about fun for 6 minutes. I'd rather, go with that handheld football game where the guys are going left to right and just got to dodge that one safety. This doesn't even look that good. It's a fight to the finish between Wolverine and his team of superhero mutants known as the X-Men. Oh boy. Top secret. Let's see some die cut. Pretty cool. You got Mariko in there. More white pages. Everything's still in there. Nobody ripped it out. So that's good news. Wolverine, Volume 1, Issue 50. The Weapon X Files book is going to be $8 in item number 8. 8 for 8. And the last one in this ever-popular block is going to be Marvel's Daredevil from 2017, excuse me. Name it or above, Charles Soule and Ron Garney. Friend of the shop, Ron Garney, love it. And this is Mayor Kingpin. First time we get Mayor Kingpin.
Yes.
Kingpin gets elected mayor. I'm not even gonna project anything out, but I'm just gonna say Mayor Kingpin. A great buy for $17. Item number 9. And block number 1 of 8.
Very nice.
Daredevil number 9. So let's take it around and we'll see what we can do. We got the Batman up there. We got Batman with the return of Jason Todd is 10.
That's book number 1 if you want to claim it.
Spider-Man. Let me give you some Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Wanted Dead or Alive. That's the Wanted poster variant cover by Mike Waringo. That's 17.
That's spot 2.
Morbius Revisited is going to be in spot number 3. It's going to be $10. So that'd be a reprint of Fear number 27 from 1973. Chris is getting us all set up and good to go. I guess we're going to clear the board unless there's anything last second, Jake.
No, I think we're about ready to
Keeping it simple.
wrap up and
All right.
move on to block number 2.
So we'll crack these nuts.
Coming up next, block number 2, 2 of 8. Block number 2 will be another freestyle block. So pretty much anything goes.
Anything goes. Willie Scott, right?
It's the way you guys like it. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. All genres, eras, tastes, budgets. We've got something for everybody.
I don't know.
In the meantime,
the wheel.
be sure to leave us a comment below the video. Let us know what you saw and liked or what you'd like to see us show more of. Don't forget to click that like button. That's the little thumbs up button there below the video. That helps us help you.
Well, your wife said more skin, Jake.
More skin, that's coming.
Yeah, that was the feedback.
You don't wanna know that.
That was the feedback we got. Block number 2. No, please don't. Block number 2. Camera moved on me? Oh yeah, let me go back to this. All right, here we go.
There we go, getting ready.
See, this is what you get with non-union workers, right here.
All right. Well,
This is
good,
it.
I love that.
Well, you
There
know.
you go.
You know what I'm saying?
This is spot number 10.
This will be our first set of the night. It's going to be a small press book from Source Point Press. The name of the series is Corollary. Corollary. You say coral, I say corollary. Up to you. $18, 4X set, all first prints, Adam Rose and Rob Muhammad. So low print run, low distribution book, another sword and sorcery book. It looks like it's already been picked up for something. This is the 4X set. I'm not quite sure how the hell we got these things. So small, I'm not even sure that we'd order these, but we have a whole set. Great read, great share. It would be, probably be 16, 17 plus, a nice one to share. A full 4X set, small press, low print run, low disty, $18. Did I say that again? You want to say corollary?
Corollary.
Corollary.
Maybe a little bit over to the right.
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower. Which way are we going? You want me to go that way?
There we go.
There we go. Jake wants me to go that way. What's this? Even better.
This is in spot number 10 if you want to claim this solid set for just
I'm gonna wear the
$18.
GoPro and cut to the chase. So issue 4, issue 3, issue 2, issue 1. Go look these up. I had a hard time finding them. Small print run stuff. It's gonna be item number 11.
Oh.
It's gonna be what's up there?
It's actually
Oh, it's
number
8.
10.
Number 10. Thank you, Chris. Let me do this again. Let me go to a 10. Thank God Chris is here. Chris, it was a long weekend, man. I saw the Flash again. I'm still living it. The Flash. So now, this is item 11, thanks to Chris. $8. It's going to be from 2018, Detective Comics number 983. Series. Detective Comics number 983 is item 11. It's going to be $8. How we doing, Jake? What are we doing here? What's happening?
Chugging right along.
Moving right along. Isn't that like a Muppets too?
Yeah, here it is.
Here we go.
From the first movie.
Always fun to find these because I don't find them very often. This is a copy of Marvel Premiere, The Astonishing Ant-Man. This is a reprint that was packaged inside a Marvel Legends book. So they're always fun, not for resale reprint.
Michael Boone's going to take spot number 11, that detective.
Thanks, Michael Boone. And then number 12 again is a Toy Biz Marvel Legends. So when you got the figure, first Scott Lang's Ant-Man reprint by Bob Layton. These things are usually destroyed beyond. So every time we get them, I try to put them in, and the reprints are really faithful. So first appearance of Scott Lang, Ant-Man, David McElhinney, John Byrne, and Bob Layton. Love it. Marvel Premiere. Packaged inside an action figure, always right. You couldn't get the figure out
You
without
have to use
killing
like a buzzsaw to like cut around the packaging to get the comic out without ruining it.
And there it is. From the man himself. Have you ever ruined any cutting them up?
I got so I had to have my dad actually cut the box open for me because I didn't want to ruin the comic.
That's okay. It doesn't matter, right? You know that, right? 2005, very fine name at minus, so let's say 9 between friends. David McElhinney, John Byrne, Bob Layton, Marvel Premiere 47, Toy Biz, Marvel Legends variants. What else can I ask for you? Item 12 is going to be $15. Public domain's turned into something else back there, hasn't it?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
It's getting a little crazy here.
Weird script.
Big fan of number 13. It's going to be a 6X lot, so 6 books altogether. Let me move this over here because it's going to be so good. So item 13, keep this in mind. These are copies of Justice League Dark, Lucky 13, 6X lot from 2018-2019. This is the James Tynion series. These are all cover Bs. The first 4 are done by Greg Capullo. Wonder Woman and the new Justice League Dark, Detective Chimp, Zatanna, sorry about that, Detective Chimp, Zatanna, the Man-Bat getting some love and some respect as he should. So first 4 are done by Greg Capullo, and then the final 2 in this are done by Clayton Crane.
Ooh. So this is spot number 13 if you want to claim this lot.
These
It's
things,
in number 13 for $35.
These things are,
Alex.
love them.
Oh, there you go. Look at that.
There we go. So again, Clayton Crane, this is Clayton Crane number 6. Just a great team too. Got the Man-Bat. So Clayton Crane doing the cop. 6, 5, 4.
Greg Capullo covers.
Capullo going backwards. 3. This one's killer.
There's a great swamp thing.
2. Detective Chimp, man, he needs a sword. Every detective needs one.
All Detective Chimp.
Kurt Langstrom, the Man-Bat. Love him. So $35. So a little bit above cover for all these cover Bs in this amazing series.
Detective Chimp is to DC as Rocket Raccoon is to Marvel.
50
I will
$50
posit that.
plus for all last sold the first 6 cover Bs.
All right, getting ready for book number 14 of the evening. Spot 14 in this block.
Stacking them up. What the hell's going
Block
on here?
2 of 8.
Earthquake. Hold on, we're having a minor tremor. It's a tremor. 14. 7. What happened there?
It's
What is it?
The audio playing back on your pill speaker.
Oh, is it? Okay, cool. I'll have to check that out. You want to check that? I can get that.
Book 14.
Book 14 is from 1993 from Image Comics, the original OG Image Comics. Name, enter above, Brandon Choi, Jim Lee. It is Death Blow embossed. First print cover.
From 1993, near mint condition. Pretty fancy there with the red foil embossed.
Amazing Grace was going to be next.
Good thing.
Item 14, name, enter above. So anytime you get a image, this is a flip book with Cybernary, which I wasn't familiar with.
No, I've never heard that one.
Nick Manabat, I do like the name.
That's a cool.
It's a little reminiscent of, you know, who.
Man.
It is.
Fancy.
Jim Lee, Brandon Choi. Item 14, $7. Grab those Image first time around. It was a big deal when Image was launched back in the day. Right? Got another company. Everybody was excited. What type of content were we going to get? Was it going to be like Vertigo? Was it going to be that cool? Was it going to be that cutting edge? It was cool.
I like Vertigo.
Yeah, it was good. Item 15, $18. You knew you had to get some somewhere. From 1983, it is the Transformers Volume 1, Issue 62.
Ooh.
1990 was the year. Very fine plus. So 885. That's a Rod Ramos cover. This kicks off the Matrix Quest, so Matrix Quest Part 1. Come to find out, low print run, higher number Transformers books like any series. When interest starts to peter out, so they start printing less. This was an 80x volume, so Transformers Volume 1 goes 80 books total. This features 5 first appearances. First Needle Nose, first Spinster, first Siren, first Horsehead. He must be a hell of a Transformer. And first, yeah, hey, listen, I just read it. Nightbeat. So 5 first appearances. So Needle Nose is the big ones, I guess.
Yeah,
From 1990, very fine plus at Awesome Rod Ramos, The Transformers.
Needle Nose a good robot or a bad robot?
Needle Nose is, he's an Autobot, right?
Yep.
So he's a good guy.
Yep. Interesting.
Pretty cool. I do like the cover, though. It's pretty neat.
All
And
these
how it comes back.
Transformers books are getting scooped up left and right.
I like how they go to timely publishing, too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's cool.
So item 15 is in very fine plus, so 885. Thank God nobody solved the Lucky's Charm challenge with a ballpoint pen or any of the like, you know, some sort of colored marker or crayon, God forbid.
Hey,
Luke-
can I borrow that for 5 minutes?
Lou Correa is going to take that book right there in
Lou
spot 15.
Correa.
Don't worry,
Awesome.
I'll let you finish the Lucky
And
Charms
they
puzzle.
changed the logo too. I'm not sure when the masthead logo changed
yeah.
too. I'd like to gonna have to go back and do some diggings on Transformers. So Manoli's a big Transformers guy.
Yeah, they're cool.
And G.I. Joe too. G.I. Joe, yeah, all that stuff's picking up some heat. So $25 for this 2X lot. I'm not sure I'm going to say anything about them.
This is book number 16.
Let me pull number 16 over. Let me pull this over too in case you're wondering.
Perfect.
2X lot. 1990, name it plus 9496. Todd McFarlane, you get the green, regular cover green to the left, the green, and to the silver to the right. Both the first print copies, and name it plus. Marvel Comics, The Spider-Man by Todd, the Todd father. These are in incredible shape. The world ends tomorrow, it's all our fault. So some things haven't changed since 1990, which is, I guess, good news, or bad news, depending on how you look at it. Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man. And would I say are these gradable copies? I would tell you, yeah.
Gradable?
Yeah, they're beautiful. Yeah, I think they're 9.6s, at least. First, all new collector's item issue. They weren't lying. Yeah, I don't want to say anything, but this was 36 years ago.
God.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
don't say that.
Yeah,
I wasn't even born.
36 years ago.
Wow.
So people are like, yeah, really, Spider-Man? Yeah, there it is. Awesome, 2X lot. The regular cover A, and then you also get the silver edition, which I believe was in a bag originally, sealed in bag. I think that one was.
Wow.
To begin. Item 17.
17.
It's going to be $10. It's going to be a 2X lot as well, because God forbid if I wanted to break them up. Challenges of the Unknown, issues number 1 and 2 from 1991.
Mr. A.C. Gambit's going to take the book, the lot in spot number 16,
Yep.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, they're going to be, wait to see him. 2X lot again, number 17, apologize, 1991, 2X lot. Number 1's in near mid condition, number 2 is in VFVF plus. Number 1 features an amazing Brian Bollard cover. We love Brian Bollard here. All told, this was an 8X series for the Challenges of the Unknown, which is a Jack Kirby creation. Just that Bollard cover alone is amazing. But 2 of 8, only ran 8 issues total. This is a Jeff Loeb, Tim Sale. So Sale did the interiors. So you get a Bollard cover, and then Sale resumes doing covers with issue 2 on. I always like the Challenges of the Unknown. That would be a cool movie too. It's almost like a non-really superhero Fantastic Four in a lot of ways. All right? But well done. This is Jeff Loeb, the great Jeff Loeb, and Tim Sale taking on these characters, relaunching from DC Comics, issue 1 and 2 in item 17. $10 for a pair. That Bond, man. Bond's just one of the goats.
I mean, Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale ended up becoming an iconic team shortly after
Right?
that.
That's right. The Long Halloween and a few other ones. So,
Spider-Man
thank you,
Blue,
Chris.
Daredevil Yellow, Marvel work too.
Thank you, Chris. Last one of this block. Block number 2 of 8 tonight. It's going to be item 18. It's going to be only 15 bucks. It's going to be Marvel Comics The Moon Knight, Volume 1, Issue 32 from 1983. Name it minus 9492. Doug Moench, Bill Sienkiewicz. Sienkiewicz covers. Interiors are done by Kevin Nolan and Carl Potts. Carl Potts, man, doesn't get enough love either. Now iconic cover for The Moon Knight. It's also got a really cool back cover too by Sienkiewicz, who was in his zenith by then.
I love the way they did his art on the back covers for this volume. It's not an ad. That's really unusual.
Yeah, you get like a setup for the next issue.
Yeah.
It told you the date that it was on sale, which was really not the way then. It got there when it got there. It's kind of like now. It gets there when it gets there. So this is The Moon Knight, Volume 1, Issue 8, Issue 32, excuse me. $15. Name it minus. Just a little sneak of the inside. When the music stops.
Doug Moench. It's funny that Doug Moench did both Moon Knight and Batman, and they're kind of the same.
Doug Moench has done a lot of Werewolf by Night was one of his. That's why Moon Knight and Werewolf by Night, you see they tend to team up quite a bit. So item 18 is going to be $15. The Moon Knight number 32. Quick little overview here, and we're going to move on. No wasting time here. So we got Corollary, 4X set, $18. We got the Marvel Legends, Ant-Man, Marvel Premiere 47, reprint, usually in muckled condition. That's a 6X lot of Greg Capullo, Clayton Crane covers together. And 14 is Death Row, Jim Lee and Brandon Choi. All that and more. Whatever doesn't sell tonight, we'll get them all prepped up and ready to go for this week. They go online. There's other places to see. Let's do it, Chris.
Cool.
You got it?
All right, we're setting up for block number 3. This will be 3 of 8 this evening. Block number 3 is going to be an themed round. This theme will be X-Men.
X-Men.
I thought of going with Children of the Atom, but decided to just keep it
Yeah,
pretty
you did.
straightforward.
You kept it straight. It's probably good. Thanks, Chris.
Block number 3. Coming up
Rally
next.
in the alley. I'll switch you.
Yep.
All right, let's try to center this thing. How are we looking? Looking very competitive. Very
Yeah,
competitive.
awesome.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna go down a little bit more because it's. I like the limbo. I'm a limbo.
Oh, I like it. That's good.
19.
Spot
First
number
one.
19.
All X-Men book. The next 9. This is gonna be Marvel's X-Men issue 282. This is 282. This is from, what year is this from? 1991. Name it minus. Well, it's Spataccio and John Byrne. So John Byrne actually was writing then, was actually doing all of the scripts for this series. But while Spataccio is credited as the writer. First appearance of Bishop, first cover. So it's actually a cameo for Bishop in his first year.
Oh, wow.
But it's his first cover. So consider his first appearance. It does have the insert, so there's a Dungeons and Dragons flair and Marvel Masterpieces insert that's sometimes missing in this one. So it's a really nice copy of this book. X-Men number 282, First Bishop, name it minus $20. Item number 19. The Magneto. Did you have that game, Chris?
Yeah, that was a rough one. I didn't have it, but it was a rough one. I remember playing it with
Was
a
it?
friend.
Right. Oh, there's the insert. Blades of Steel, one of the goats. This is the handheld though. It's for the Game Boy. I'm not sure if that translated well. Wild Agents of Marvel. So first appearance of Bishop. $20.
Nice. That's in spot 19 if you want to claim that book. It's book number 19.
I think we're going to need more of a runway here, huh?
Book 20's coming up.
All X-Men. X-Men's themed around. This is going to be X-Men Unlimited #1 from 1993. Name, enter above. This is a newsstand copy. Scott Lobdell and Chris Bartolo working on this one. So $15 for this first X-Men Unlimited, which is a oversized book. The quality, the pinups, everything you get with it. The gallery, Bishop's in it. So relaunching yet another X-Men book, but this one's a newsstand, which we had never seen before. To verify, I wish I'd known. So a newsstand copy. X-Men Unlimited, first issue collector's item. Great stuff. Item 20, $15 X-Men Unlimited, first issue collector's item, newsstand copy, the second book in the X-Men round, all X-Men round. 20.
All X-Men, all the time.
All X-Men. Just watch the camera, will you, buddy? Can you watch the camera? Woo! Item 21 is going to bring us X-Men Volume 1, Issue 139 from 1980. Very fine above. So I think it would be an 8 above would be our estimated grade. If you ever receive a book, you're not 100% satisfied, just got to give us a call and we're happy to take it back. We're not happy, but I'm happy in the way that, you know what, as long as everybody's got no negatives going on, I don't want the fucking book back. But if you're not freaking happy, send me the book because I don't want to hear it. That was the other guy in the room just giving you the translation. All right? So send the book back.
Yeah,
it's no big deal. It's a comic book.
I want
I
all
mean,
that
what
on
the fuck?
the
It's a
t-shirt.
comic book. Let's not get crazy. Yikes. Item 21, X-Men. Love this book. Chris Claremont, John Byrne, Terry Austin. First Kitty as Sprite. First Heather Hudson.
Oh.
Heather Hudson shows up on the scene, the next Vindicator. You also get an Alpha Flight appearance.
Oh.
So very fine above, 8 above for this X-Men Volume 1, 139. This thing gets homaged. Every X-Men that joins gets one of those.
Yeah.
Dylan, the X-Men number in this spot, spot 21, is number 139. If that's the one you mean.
Woo! John Byrne, sorry about that sidebar. Claremont, Byrne, Austin. First Kitty as Sprite. First Heather Hudson, Alpha Flight appearance.
Going to Lou Correa.
Mr. Lou Correa is going to be very happy with that.
Book
I
21.
guarantee.
Lou.
Thank you, Lou. Item 22 is going to be $10 because we're asking for the Uncanny X-Men #1. This one was from 2013. This is the Brian Michael Bendis, Chris Bachalo story. Bachalo coming up twice now with the X-Men. So Brian Michael Bendis, Chris Bachalo is the first print copy, first appearance of Gold Balls. First Gold Balls.
Hey, he ends up becoming a very important
Yes, we
character.
know that, but it's just the way John
Is
said
there a Silver Balls? Is there? Not yet.
it. Did someone say my name?
Silver Balls? Yeah.
I'll-
I had 3 jokes. I just want to keep this thing in the
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
This is first time we see Magneto in the white suit. He shows up like, yeah, listen, I'm in a white suit.
Yeah.
Now I'm a good guy. Yeah, F you,
And it's
Magneto.
going to Michael Weber.
F you, Magneto.
Hey.
Chris Bachalo's
I know,
I know.
it's
That's so
I
that's
love
your
it.
boy,
I love it.
Magneto.
I love it.
Well, he shows up. It's like coming in a white tux. What does that mean?
He's back on the bad team because Cyclops was a bad guy in this one. He was abducting people.
Ah,
Well, he wasn't a
God.
bad. He was right.
Oh yeah, Magneto comes over. Okay. Chris has a blind spot for Magneto.
I do love that.
See? 1981 was the year for this one. Name it minus. Let me bring you the king size giant X-Men
I love it.
annual #5.
It's weird the Colossus has the grain here. That's a miscolor, but what are you going to do? That's a great
Jake's throwing him
story.
down.
Great
Chris
story.
Claremont, Brian Anderson. First appearance of the Pathfinders of the Shi'ar Empire, and the Fantastic Four show up as well.
So cool.
So, Invisible Woman's missing, though, which starts the marital troubles. Goddamn Reed, right? Reed can't get it done. So, Reed's not getting it done, so Sue says F him. Fantastic Four appearance in the X-Men annual #5, 1981. The Magic Year is 1981. Name it minus. Only $10.
Little Jake bought that at the Thunderbird Flea Market in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It was one of my first X-Men books, and it blew me
Okay.
away.
Wow.
awesome.
Can't say much more. Can't say much more than that. That Anderson cover's great.
So good.
Yeah.
Brent Anderson bringing it.
There it is. Prizes cash. Oh, there's no seeds, thank God. Item 23, $10. Volume 1 X-Men Annual. Thanks, Chris.
Yep.
Item 24. I hope I'm in the ballpark here. Let's see. Let me move this over here. Let's dance and this never seen. This is a never seen-a. Never seen a X-Men Adventures issue 15, 1994. Ralph Macchio, Andy Wildman, the creative team. 48 kind of balances whatever was going on in season 1 of the X-Men animated series.
They're just getting a revival too coming soon. They're doing the
Here it is.
90 show. Yep.
Final issue, always the lowest print run book,
Yep.
always the toughest one to find. So 48-page final issue, low print run, only $12. X-Men Adventures. Still got the pinups too. Nobody went crazy and ripped them out. Yes, the quarterback club that lasted like 2 years. Boomer, ex-Jet, running for his life. There it is. Phil Simms, Jim Kelly, Mark Rippon, Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, Warren Moon, Kosar. Never heard of the other guy, Troy Aikman. $12. X-Men Adventures. Woohoo! 25. 3 more in this all X-Men round for all X-Men people.
Book 25.
It's going to be the X-Men Volume 1, Issue 112 from 1978. Chris Claremont, John Byrne, Terry Austin. That's a Dave Cockrum, George Perez cover. Perez kicking in on the cover. First appearance of the character Nanny, who I'm a big fan of. This is a fair market value of 67 plus.
Mr. Kenneth Ferrand will be taking the book in number 24. Book 24 to Kenneth.
This is one of my all-time favorites. Magneto abducts him, puts him under the volcano.
Yep.
This thing just rocks. Mesmero's just a clown. He's like, he's like Snoke. He's his Snoke. This thing's in amazing shape. Always a favorite. Clock bars. That stuff. Oh, there she goes. The Phoenix starting to lose it. Starting to happen here. Let's remember, Magneto's a bad guy. X-Men number 112. Item number 25 is going to be, again, 1978. Very fine. First Nanny, fair market value 67 plus, can be yours for $50.
It's going to Lou Correa. Book
Lou
25
Correa
to
is
Lou.
picking them all off.
Great cover.
Got to bring out the X-Men every once in a while. Fans all adore them. Item 26, going to be $15. It's going to be from 1993. It is X-Men 24, the ever popular X-Men 24. Very fine near mint minus, so let's say a 9 if you're doing the Overstreet. 0.5 to, well, you never 0.1? Ask Peter. 0.5 all the way up to 10. Fabian Nicosia and Andy Kubert. That's the Romance Kiss cover, the always popular, great wedding gift, Rogue and Gambit kissing cover by Andy Kubert.
That's hot.
Always hot. You tell her. Very fine limit minus, so let's say 9 between friends. Great buy at $15. Mortal Kombat. I wonder what the hell happened. They released a game there or something? But Kubert, I love Andy Kubert stuff.
Yeah, I love the computers.
Item 26, $15.
Kenneth Ferrand is going to take that book in spot 26
26,
there.
thanks
X-Men
Kenneth. Always
24.
good to have Kenneth back. 27, last one of the X-Men round, themed round. First of 2 themed rounds. This is going to be the Astonishing X-Men number 1, 2004, near mint or above. This is the Joss Whedon, John Cassidy series. First Order Break World, so one of the new X-Men big baddies, and also first Kativa Rao, so another first X-Men appearance. So 2 X-Men character appearances in this. Astonishing X-Men number 1 by Joss Whedon, just say it, and John Cassidy.
That cover is amazing in its simplicity and how effective it is.
I like this run. You say you end up getting Beak out of it. You
That's
get
the movie we
Cassandra
should get.
Nova. You get
That's the movie we should get.
right. You get Xavier's crazy ass sister, Cassandra Nova.
Oh no, that was the run before with Grant Morrison.
Oh, Grant Morrison, right, with Frank Whiteley.
Yep, that was
Frank
the
Whiteley's coming up though. I
Oh,
got some
cool.
Frank Whiteley. He's probably on my mind.
Kenneth Ferrand's going to take that book right there in spot 27.
Awesome book. It's a great read. Is that in trade now?
Yeah, yes it is.
Good. I love that one. And that's going to be it for block number 3. I think we got item number 19 is first appearance of Bishop. Let's go with that. And number 20 is going to be the unlimited newsstand copy. All right, we're good to go, Crit.
All right. Setting up for the next block. Going to block number 5 next. It'll be another freestyle block. It's a mixed bag of all sorts of goodness for you folks at home. Block number 5 of 8, starting up in just a moment. We do appreciate you folks tuning in this evening. Looks like a lot of you are taking our request to click the like button on this video, and we do appreciate that. It helps us help you. Also, feel free to leave a comment below the video telling us what you liked that you saw this evening and what you'd like to see more of in the future. Quick programming note, we will be off next week for the 4th of July holiday, so it's back here in 2 weeks from tonight. We will be returning with Chapter 7, Legacy number 207.
207. We're still tweaking everything. We're tweaking the way we're doing it. We're tweaking everything about it. So if you have any feedback, we love it. Bring it in. I'm not shy. This is Marvel Comics Secret Invasion, issue 4. This is a variant edition from 2008, Name Plus. This is a Steve McNiven variant. I liked Secret Invasion. I got the chance to watch it a few times this weekend. So dug it. Noticed something different every time as I watched it. There's a bunch of stuff going on if you're really paying attention. But the first time through, I'm like, okay, what the hell? Just getting my bearings. Watch it a couple more times, you get a lot more out of it. So Name It Plus Steve McNiven variant for the original Secret Invasion. Gotta love Spider-Woman. Queen Varanki at that point.
That's really cool.
Isn't that great? True or false? This is it. Getting caught with weed can get you kicked off the soccer team.
Damn.
2, weed isn't so cool when your baby brother finds you high. Well, that's complicated. That's a little much. I ain't not to say. He probably sold it to you. How do you know? Did you qualify that question? Secret Invasion, issue number 4, 2008. Name It Plus. Beautiful variant, $15. The great Steve McNiven. How you doing with him, Jake? Have you gone to his house yet?
Yeah, he's a tough nut to crack.
Get him.
We're working. Kenneth Fran's going to take that Secret Invasion.
Jake's on him.
Thank you, Kenneth.
Kenneth's going to like that one. Secret Invasion. Disney Plus. Loved it. Sorry I missed this one last week, actually. Kind of caught it late. But it's Image Comics. Bitterroot, issue 14. This was a series released in 2021. This is in near mint or above condition. This is a Sanford Green Juneteenth variant.
Nice.
So I did a special Juneteenth variant. Again, I wish I had caught it last week, but better late than, not even sure. Item 29 is going to be $10. A Sanford Green Juneteenth variant for Bitterroot, which has been optioned for a series. I don't know where, but it's already work in process someplace. Great series, too. If you've never read it, well worth the read. If you're looking for something to take on a plane or you're going away to the beach, try this one out. This is the Juneteenth variant. Name It Plus. Bitterroot. Big fan of this one.
Book 30, spot number 30 coming up next.
Bum, bum, bum. Lucky 30. 30's my number. Ooh, a 2X lot. Gonna bring the 2X lot. It's gonna be a Remy LeBeau. Mr. Remy LeBeau, his first solo series, issues number 1 and 2 of Gambit.
Setup looks great tonight, John.
1993 2X lot. Name it minus. So 9492. Howard Mackey, Lee Weeks, Klaus Janson, and Boss number 1 first solo. First Marie Boudreau as well. So a first Gambit back. Started to flesh out his own mythos and his own cast of characters. Remy LeBeau, At Last Occasion X-Men has his own series. It is in Boss. It's in great. This one shows if you looked at it wrong. Make a bent.
And it's going to Mr. Michael Weber.
Mr. Michael Weber. I wish I had issue 3 and 4, Michael. We're going to have to dig them up for you. I've never seen a whole set of Gambit before together. Mr. Weber. It's going to bring us 31. This guy's blowing that horn, man. He's got it. Personal favorite tonight, not going to lie. It is Marvel Comics. Yes, Marvel had the Star Trek banner there for a while as well. Marvel Comics, Star Trek, Operation Assimilation, Special Collector's Issue, one shot by Paul Jenkins. So this has a Radio Shack fold-out poster that I guess is always missing. This is the Borg, so it's a story of a Romulan woman, Romulan captain, tries to take on the Borg and ends up getting assimilated. It's got a Hajime Sorayama cover, which is a big deal, and female Borg. I guess some people are into that stuff. If that's your bag, I got no issues with it. I'm just saying. Here it is. Star Trek. I always love to find a Star Trek book. Like every company's had Star Trek at one time or another now.
Kind of like G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe?
No,
The way G.I. Joe got passed around from one publisher to the other.
That's true. And He-Man as well.
That's true.
Yep.
Marvel Comics, Star Trek, Operation Assimilation. Collector's issue. It's great too. It's a cool story. Take up. There's the pull. I guess the folder had a bunch of different cars on it, so you'd want to rip it out. I'm glad some little madman didn't do it. Or mad girl didn't do it.
Cookie Crisp.
Look at her. Oh, she's done now. She's at it. Item 31, $8. She's done. Gotta bring the Star Trek. One shot we've never seen before. Item 32, moving right along. Woo! 35 is going to bring us Marvel Comics The Defenders, Volume 1, Issue Number 2. This is from 1972. I think it's in VG fine condition. So it might be a 4.5. 5 would be the estimate on it. Off-white pages, second appearance of the team. Sal Buscema, Uncle Sal. Silver Surfer finally joins. You know, it took him an issue. I'm not quite sure. So I think it's a 5.5. It's a beauty for $35. The Defenders, number 2.
He was holding out for the Avengers, but they wouldn't take him. So
Yeah,
the Avengers were a second
Norrin
choice.
Rad. Look how nice this thing is.
Almost have a second.
So if it has any challenges, it's with the cover. But that's... There's your boy.
There he is.
The old blockhead himself.
Yeah.
He's probably hammer out some swords on that head. Namor.
Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
this 2-pager.
Woo.
So you're not a big Sal guy, but I think he kills
He's
that.
doing okay with this one. He's good.
Awesome.
He's doing okay.
Item 32 is going to be Marvel's Defenders Volume 1, $35. Big fan of that one. What the hell's up with the music, man? The public domain's killing me, dude.
Yeah, I feel like the Titanic's going down right now.
Oh, well, that's fucking too soon for that shit, dude.
Oh, sorry. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. Don't bring that stuff here, Chris. Although there's been some funny shit circulating around. I'm not going to lie. I'm weak. DC Comics, Guy Gardner, issue 1. So first solo series for Guy Gardner in item 33. It's going to be Gerard Jones and Joe Stanton. So first solo title for Guy Gardner.
Oh, wow.
$7 for first solo Guy Gardner. What a dick. He's back. The one, the only. I was never a Guy Gardner guy.
No.
No pun intended. It's in great shape,
It's the
though.
bowl cut.
It's just as...
It's the bowl cut.
and Ice wouldn't deal with him. There's no way.
No way.
No way.
No.
She'd get rid of that chump.
She's a kind soul.
Yeah. Ice, right? Item 33, $7. Going to be Guy Gardner, Volume 1, Issue 1, Guy Gardner. When are we getting that Green Lantern series? Isn't that coming? Is that an HBO?
Whenever James Gunn starts his universe.
Did everybody not kill the Flash enough so we never get another DC character again? Like they'll never do another one. Ever.
They're just done.
Jesus. These are always cool to find. This is a Marvel annual report. This is one from 1994. It'd be item 4 from that year, so they put out 4 annual reports. So I don't know how that works. 66 pages all told. It tells you about Marvel's business model in a comic book form. So it's brand new stories, but they tell you about how much money they made, which is always fun to see. There it is. Statements on net income. You want to know how much they made. So from 514 to 415, must have had some write-downs. Net cost of sales. So you get a little bit of business. You even get Toy Biz. So they would do these for shareholders. They send these out. So these come in collections every once in a while. So a little bit of business, a little bit of comics, and a little bit of rarity with these things.
That's cool.
What do they do for net sales? 427 mil. Nice. 97.5 foreign.
Is that the guy who's coming to collect it?
That's him right there. He's had enough of it. Yeah, it's Jonathan Majors. He's going to come to your house and fuck you up. The Marvel annual report from 1994. Don't bring him to my house. I don't need that in my life. Item 34, $15. I ain't got time for that. Just like the bronchitis. I ain't got time for that either. 34.15. 35, almost done.
Number 35.
I mean, I'm having freaking fun. I don't know what else is wrong with it. Here we go. Item 35 is going to be DC Comics The Wonder Woman, Volume 3, number 1. So Volume 3, this is the Dodsons. Alan Heinberg and Terry and Rachel Dodson. Near mint or above. So Diana, brand new series. Pretty cool stuff, man. They really rocked this volume 3. Big fan of this one. This is where you get the Jodi Picoult stories as well.
That art's nice.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
The Dodsons do the interiors too.
Oh.
So Wonder Woman #1 DC item 35 is going to be $10. Alan Heimberg and the Dodsons. We're rolling through it. Item 36.
Book 36 coming up next.
Number 17. I think I had my New Mutants head on this weekend. This is what happened. From 85, very fine plus, 885. Chris Claremont, Bill Sienkiewicz. Sienkiewicz covers and interior art. First full appearance of Legion, son of Xavier. First full Legion, $17. Always one you should seek all the old Star comics. Still looking for the Care Bears frame cover. Book and Dagger. So first appearance of the character Legion. Perfect Sienkiewicz cover too to represent it. Very fine plus, 885. Chris Claremont, Bill Sienkiewicz. Item 36, $17. So that's going to be it. Let's do a quick little Bitteroo. That's the Juneteenth cover.
Spot 29.
Is the Star Trek Operation Assimilation one-shot. Romulan Borg, if that's your bag.
And spot 31.
The awesome
Ooh, look at that.
issue 2 of the Defenders. So Defenders Volume 1, $35. Any other questions? We also have the Wonder Woman #1. We have the New Mutants. Good to go?
Good to go.
Let's do it. Let's keep on going.
All right, I might have misspoke last time and said that was going to be block number 5. I was wrong. This is going to be block number 5.
Jeez, so I thought I was ahead of the game.
Bear
Now I'm
with
feeling
me.
like shit.
Bear with me, technical glitches.
Now I'm feeling like hell.
But block 5 is coming up next. 5 of 8. This is another freestyle block.
Freestyle me.
So it's going to be a little bit of everything for you fine folks out there.
There it
Hope
is.
everybody's having a good time, good evening. Enjoying some snacks, some drinks, and whatnot, what have you. Let us know in the comments
Are
what
we
you're
in number
drinking.
5, you said, Jake?
Yep.
All right.
This is going to be block number 5. So in the comments below the video, let us know what your drink of choice is while you
Wow, here
enjoy
we
watching
go. Make me
live from the hall.
Let me know if you're inebriated. Let me know if you need a ride.
Maybe it's a cranberry juice. Maybe it's a glass of water. Who knows?
That reminds me. That reminds me of the town. Every time you ask for a cranberry juice.
Oh yeah.
There you go, buddy. Thanks.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Chris. Yeah.
the-
Nope. Don't say it.
No, it's the Departed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. I wanted to make sure you were listening. Choose that. See how I did there? I hooked you in.
All right, here we go. This is going
I
to be
hooked you
book
in.
number 37.
Ooh, book number 37. We happen to have 2 of them somehow. I think Johnny Mackey kicked these up to us. From 2019, it is Batgirl issue 32. How's that look, Jake? Are we good? Let me
A little better.
Woo.
Look
Okay.
at that. That's hot.
2019, Nimmt, Paul Pelletier. That's a Derek Chew cover B. Cutting to the chase. Batgirl number 32, Derek Chew cover B. We have 2 of them. $8 each. Nimmt above. 2 for you. The Derek Chew.
Look at that.
Pretty cool. So I'd like to send them to 2 different homes, if at all possible.
$8 each.
Item 37, 2 of them. Call it up.
Michael Boone's going to take one of them.
Michael Boone's wants 1.
Thank you, Michael.
Michael Boone. Item 37. Thanks, Chris. I'll take one of them.
Cool, thank you.
Put that up. Chris, you're doing this sufficiently tonight. It's me that's screwing you up for sure, dude. I appreciate it.
No worries, thank you.
But what you see what I do next. Get ready. Total disaster. It was a disaster. I'm going to get these a little bit because I'm feeling
Book number
a
38.
little bit crazy here.
38.
The Silver Surfer, issue 50. 38, I'm going to go wide shot. 1991, 2X lot, Jim Starlin, Ron Lim. First print cover to the left, second print cover to the right, both in Nearmint Plus, embossed, Origin. You get the Origin again in Norrin Rad. You also get an appearance by Thanos. Thanos has been missing for quite a while. So first print here, second print to the right. It's got the black, looks like it's outlined.
It's very cool. Yep.
Pretty cool stuff, both in high-grade copies. These are another one that any sort of pressure on the corner, it don't look so good. Isaiah taking it to the hoop in the Game Boy, got rejected. James Worthy, Chris Mullen, holy mackerel. I love it, Charles Barkley. So, 2X lot, The Silver Surfer, issue 50. The Surfer had been missing for quite a while.
So AC, this spot 38 is for both books for $18. The first and the second print, we're putting them together for 18 bucks. You still want it? Both of them together are $18. Selling is a lot.
First and second. How cool that is. Red corners. Aye! Very nice. All right, 2X lot. Get some clarification on that.
Yep, he's all good. AC is going to take that one.
It's awesome. If you see them, usually there's always a flaw on one of those. I mean, $39, $10, a firstie here, another firstie. Item 39 is going to be a copy of Speed Racer 5th Anniversary Collector's Edition, Prestige format too. So they really celebrated it big there. Now Comics, so going into the Prestige format. This is a build your own Mark V if you want to cut it out. So that square bound, if you open it, it's kind of cracked, so we didn't open it. But I'll give you a little bit idea what's going on in it. Racer X, there's some really cool stuff in here. So square bound book, item 39 from 1992, name it, plus Tony Capuzzo and Kyle Hotz. So Kyle Hotz did the interiors. And I'm also going to give you the cool button. It also has a Ghost Speed Racer button that was with it as well. So it must have been at the time when it was put on sale. You know, somebody picked up the promo Ghost Speed Racer button and kept them together. So I'm going to give them to you together. But pretty cool. I always liked picking Speed Racer myself back in the day.
The movie that the Wachowski sisters did was really well done.
I didn't see it.
Yeah,
good.
I did a lot. Yeah, visually. It was
So
fun.
did it have the tune? The tune was cool.
Yeah, it did have the tune.
The old Mark V and Racer X. So item 39 is the Now Comics Prestige format 5th Anniversary Collector's Edition of Speed Racer. Thank God nobody cut out the Mark V on the back. All you need is scissors and transparent tape. Please no. There it is. Item 39 is going to be $10. I think it's the tunes, man. They're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. So we're going to work around this.
Book number 40.
We need to work around here.
Spot 40.
Book 40 is going to be G.I. Joe, Real American Hero. So Marvel Volume 1, G.I. Joe from 1992. Very fine minus. So 875. Let's go 75 and go up. How does that sound? 75 up. Larry Hama and Andrew Wildman, excuse me. So this is issue 131 of 155 issue volume for G.I. Joe. So it gets murky here. From 115 on, it gets a little ugly from a print run standpoint, from what we understand. Very fine minus above, Larry Hama, Andrew Wildman, G.I. Joe, Real American Hero. I think Manoli's looking for 2 more issues to finish his run.
Wow.
He's just about done.
That's incredible.
It's a pretty cool game from Pressman. So G.I. Joe, nice book. High number G.I. Joe, 131. Starting to get ugly. Cobra Commander's still at it, though. That guy won't give up. Item 40, $17 G.I. Joe, 131. Real American. Gonna make me sing that song, aren't you?
Coming up next,
I
book
did it.
41.
Book number 41. Thanks, Chris. Mr. Man. $10. Marvel Comics, Raiders of the Lost Ark, number 2. So this is issue number 2 of 3. It was a 3XU set when they first introduced this. Another book that's in very fine minus above. Walt Simonson, John Buscema, Klaus Janson. So Buscema Janson's cover. This is a newsstand copy. First appearance of Arnold Tote. That Nazi bastard. Arnold Tote. So this is Raiders of the Lost Ark, the official comics adaptation from 1981. This is a newsstand copy as well.
And that is going to Mr. Chris Davis.
Mr. Chris Davis. Where's Tote? There he is!
Oh, look at that.
There, right in the front. We are not thirsty.
That was a good impression.
Thank you. I love Tote.
That's a really good impression. He's got an action figure now.
Fräulein Ravenwood. Does he have an action figure?
Yeah,
oh, we need one. We need one.
All right. Thanks, Chris.
Mr. Davis. I wonder if he's back. Chris has been all over the world. This is going to be Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man Volume 1, Issue 90 from 1984. Very fine plus, and minus. So anywhere between an 8.5 to 9.2. And if anybody could say, oh, I can tell you if it's an 8.5. No, you can't. No, you friggin' can't. So 8-5 to 9-2. Respectfully, you can't. Maybe that one guy from Florida can, though, that we see at the show with no shoes.
Oh,
That guy might be able to do it. I mean, I may have to retract that.
He
I'm
knows
not
the
sure who that.
secrets.
Yeah, guy's got the guy. Oh yeah, that's a big game, 7-5. I'm like, holy shit, it is. We said that at 7-5. Guy's incredible. Item 42. Anyways, 1984. Very fine plus name at minus. Al Milgrom. Second official appearance of the black suit. Let the fights begin. Let the fights begin. It's like a Zuckerberg, Elon Musk thing about how many times that stupid ass black suit. It's officially the second appearance of the black suit after the official Marvel freaking debut, which is actually in Marvel Age, not in Marvel Super. This is a good one. We should go drinking and we can argue this.
Oh my God.
How many times the black suit? But the net of this one, second official. Cover price. Go argue it down. Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man. Great, amazing copy. $35. Item 42. Milgram. The Black Cat. Al killing this one too, Jake. I think you're a little harsh on Al. Fraga, baby. It's like crossing the street at the old shop.
oh my God.
Get killed.
Yeah.
Remember going across the highway? Yeah, New Comic Wednesday. Just don't get killed crossing the highway. I'm sorry about that. Here we go. $35. Item 42. Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man. Legit wall book. All right. Thanks, Chris.
Yep.
43. Ooh, I love this one. DC Comics Tales of the Green Lantern Corps Issue 1, also from 1981. Len Wein, Joe Stanton. Brian Bolland doing the cover. The Immortal, Brian Bolland doing the cover. First appearance of Arisha, who ends up being a Green Lantern, ends up being an underage Green Lantern that Hal Jordan ends up being Hal Jordan with, and the whole thing is not, it's kind of seedy.
Oh dear.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, that was a dark part.
We
of
had
the
some
history.
problems. All right, so first appearance of the character, Arisha, really cool Green Lantern character.
Yeah, she's awesome.
How young is she?
Doesn't matter. I'll let you look
Too
it up.
young,
You can look it up. Marvel database. I use the Marvel Comics database. It's like fandom.
Yeah.
So if you ever go to there's everything in the world there. It's all fed
Yeah.
by fans, as you might suspect. It's the Marvel and DC one, the level of detail that people, it's incredible. So that's where I get a lot of this information. So this is DC Comics Tales of the Green Lantern Corps, issue number 1, 1981, $15. First appearance of a new Green Lantern Corps member, Arisha. Two more in this block. Block number 5, 5 of 8.
Number 44.
It's kind of feeling like the Baton Death March here so far tonight, but I guess we can turn that around. Lucky number 44, the Great Hank Aaron. This is going to be a 3X lot of books. Why? Because I felt like it. This is going to be Eagle Comics Judge Dredd, issues number 3, 8, and 9. Again, Brian Ballard. Again, I was on a Brian Ballard freaking binge. Let me listen to this way a little bit because I love these things so much. So again, Judge Dredd. So Eagle Comics were the American editions, the American release here. Judge Dredd number 3, number 8, and number 9. The covers alone, incredible.
This is spot 44. Book
It's going to be
44.
3X mixed lot. John Wagner, the writer, Baldwin doing the art and the covers. Very fine minus in that elusive 7.5, 7.75.
Gorgeous.
3, 8, and 9. All three of them for $20.
His detail, I think, is unmatched. The detail. he
Robo
puts in.
Hunter. Yeah, he's just so
And Judge Death is the boss.
hard death. I was a fan of the Carl Urban movie,
That
and
was
I'm not a
incredible.
huge Judge Dredd
Yeah.
fan, or I don't not like Judge
Yeah, I
Dredd,
just
but
don't.
I thought that movie was amazing.
Yep.
I didn't know a ton about him until I saw the movie.
Yeah, it was really cool.
And
Urban,
Sylvester Stallone one.
yeah, that was a
That
disaster.
wasn't great.
That was a disaster. I'm surprised you didn't stuff that in the flash.
Awesome.
All right, last one of this round is going to be item 45.
Number 45. Book
Number 45 is going to be brand newly released Ultimate Invasion Brian Hitch variant cover. I want to show you the variant cover of it all.
Coming right
Give
off
it a
the
nice-
cover. This was such a great read. Jonathan
was
Hickman
incredible.
blowing us away again. This is an important event that's going to reset a bunch of stuff
Yeah, you guys did well with this
Lasting
this week. You guys
consequences
sold a bunch of them.
for the Marvel Universe. Ben
Ultimate
is
Invasion.
Ben Deschaines.
Mr.
Mr. Long Shorts
Deschaines,
picking
Mr.
up
LS.
number 45
It's the
there.
LS. Call my code name, goddammit.
Thanks, Ben.
Thanks.
Book 45 to Ben.
So that's gonna be it for this block. Got one more of the Derek Chew. Let's do a Derek Chew. No, you okay?
Yeah, let's take a
No,
look,
it's
let's take a
alright.
look.
Derek Chew, number 37. Got one more of those for $8. Speed Race Prestige format item 39's 10. And then over here is our friend G.I. Joe Volume 1 issue 131, getting into the low print run stuff for 15. Thanks, Jake. Now we can kill it.
All right. We're going to set up for block number 6. Number 6 of 8. So we got 3 more rounds to go. Let's see. Mr. Anthony Pappas is going to pick up the other Batgirl Derek Chew book in spot 37. We have 2 of those in there. First one went to Michael Boone. Second one's going to Mr. Anthony Pappas.
Awesome. Thanks, Anthony. Chris. Thanks, Bob. Chris juggling like crazy here, man.
The
You should work
boys,
for
the
Cirque
boys
du
are doing a
Soleil.
yeoman's
Actually, used to be
job
at
here.
one level.
Cirque du Soleil, did you?
Yep, I used to.
You're a juggler?
Yeah, a little bit back in the day. That you go.
You ready? This is gonna be a theme run?
Let's take a look.
It is mid to low grade love.
All right, mid, low grade love. Let me explain these to you. So these were all books that would be under a 5. Again, using the Overstreet price guide. If you want to know what the hell we're doing, go check the terms and conditions. If you have any questions, feel free. But so this round, we get a lot of cool collections in, and not every one of them has been pristine. Not everyone has not been read, or some of these things people's enjoyed before they got to us. Nonetheless, there's some really cool books I'm going to share with you in this now popular round called Mid-Low Love. What is this, the Lennon sisters now? They're killing me. Jeez, oh. Jesus Marimba. And again, these are the best of our abilities. Get it going. This one, out of the gate, from 1972, a square bounder. This is going to be Submariner Special, The End of the Quest. Thank God. Estimated to be in very good condition. Stan Lee, Gene Colan, that's a Bill Everett cover. Essentially, you got Tales to Astonish reprints in this one. From issues number 74, 75, and 76. Haha, the seed scam was going. So it's when Marvel started to reprint their books, figure the best way to get people hooked in and familiarized with their stuff is to keep releasing the older stuff, which is kind of what they're doing now with the facsimiles.
Yeah.
But these were,
That's a good point.
item number 25. 46, I should say. Submariner Special. Square bound book, only $8. Mid-Low Love. 46. 47. So the next 9 books will fit that category. Cool stuff. It's in a little bit lower grade. We normally try to give you, this to be DC Comics, The Brave and Bold, issue number 93 from 1970-71. Kind of crossed over the years there, December, January. This is estimated to be in VG Plus, so 4, a little bit higher than a 4, what we estimate. Denny O'Neil and Neil Adams taking on Do You Dare Enter the House of Mystery. Adams doing the interior art here. Oh my God. Holy shit, I may have to throw the speaker out. The Brave and Bold. Do You Enter the House of Mystery? Awesome, 15 center. Just the cover.
Peter Lindholm's going to take the book at number 47, right there.
Mr. Lindholm's
Peter
gonna be
Lindholm.
happy with this. Hold on, I gotta kill this.
Yeah, there's a reason no one renewed the copyright on this song.
Thanks, Peter.
You should be thanking me for
Yeah, I was
turning
just
that
about to
off.
say thanks, John.
Peter Lindholm. Number 48. It's from the great year 1974. And one I said, you know, I'm going to go with this one because it's cool. It's Worlds Unknown, issue number 6. This is from 1974 again, VG minus. So 435. Jerry Conway, Dick Ayers. That's a Gil Kane cover. That's an adaptation of the Theodore Sturgeon story, The Thing Called Killdozer. Let's just kill her. It's got the Marvel Value Stamp Series A, number 35, Killraven. So again, a lower grade book. Where is Killraven? I thought I saw him in here. Let me see. There he is there somewhere. Now I got to produce him. Take my word for it.
Oh, there. Oh,
Nope, it wasn't it.
no.
Oh, there he is.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Ba-da-ba-ba. Killraven. Series A. The thing called Killdozer. I want a T-shirt. Look at that thing.
I want a movie.
Did they ever make one?
A T-shirt of that?
Yeah.
I should.
Probably should. The thing called Killdozer.
I guess you know what
It's
you're
kind of
getting
like
for
an early
next
Transformer.
Christmas.
That thing looks
Oh,
pissed
yeah.
off, doesn't it? He's a little pissed off. Item 48 is going to be $10. Worlds Unknown. Woo-bah. All right. 49. It's better than that person singing in my ear. 49. 1971. Going back. 1971. VG. Denny O'Neil, Kurt Swan, and Murphy Anderson. So Swan Anderson doing the interiors, and that's a Neil Adams cover. Superman, The New Amazing Adventures of Superman, issue 237, a 15-center from 1975, VG above, $10. Low grade love. That kid's doomed. I had one of those, and like I said, that kid was doomed.
What is going on?
Aurora, it was like a spin top. You could spin the top, you'd rub the edge of the top on the ground, it would pick up speed,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then it would spin.
Yep.
So it happened down there.
I guess I'm confused about the clothes hanger.
It's a groovy grabber, so you could pick it up and do tricks with it, and
Okay.
yeah, not really, but that's what they said.
Didn't work out so
Nah,
well.
shit didn't work. Did anybody get anything out of a comic that worked? I mean, maybe the Venus flytrap, sea monkeys, perhaps.
Avoid the rocket fishing rod.
DC Comics, Superman number 237, 1971, Neil Adams. I know where this is going if no one gets it. Thank you, Chris.
Yep. Book number 50 up next. Number 50.
Lucky 50. From 1966 in VG above condition, so 4 above. Stan Lee, Jack Kirby. This is Tales of Suspense, issue number 74. Beautiful 12-center from the Silver Age. Iron Man, Captain America. They each got a story in this one. First, Happy Hogan as Freak. So Happy Hogan becomes a hero and has his own character too, called Freak. Gene Colan's doing artwork in this as Adam Austin. So he has a pen name he's working with out of this one because he's under contract with someone else. And it's a Nazi cover. Sons of bitches. Nazis. Look at this thing. $25. Tales of Suspense. Number 74. Great thick heavy cover. Amazing. Issue 50. Issue 50. Item 50. $25.
Number 50.
So you have one of those, don't you, Jake? You must have one of those. Do you have one of
I'm
those?
pretty sure I must.
Yeah, you must. Figured.
Number 51. Coming to you next.
51's got to be $15. I always like to bring the weirdness. Not sure why, but we do. This is DC Comics special 64 pages of the Three Musketeers. No idea. I had no idea. VG plus 64 pages, but Sheldon Mayer, the legendary Sheldon Mayer, does the artwork and the cover. Apparently low print run, hard to find. Series lasted 6 issues, so this is the penultimate issue. Low print run, $15. DC was doing a lot of kids comics. Slowly I turned. Look at these things. It's tight. This book is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Really cool. Doodle's duck. I'm not sure he looked pissed off. I feel it.
Where were they in the Flash?
X marked the spot. Where were they in the Flash? Boo Bonnie. So just some madness from Sheldon Mayer, early 70s DC Comics book. Square bound. Really cool. Oversized book. $15. Item 51 is The Three Musketeers, penultimate issue number 6, 1971 VG plus.
Book 52. Number
52. This one's a total wild card here. Let's go with it. This is going to be from 1949. 1949, estimated to be in VG minus, so I think it's a 3.5. All of us looked at it here. From Timely Comics at the time, Timely Marvel Comics. Formerly, the book was called Lana. They changed the name of it, so this is the penultimate issue as well. It's complete. 1949, it's under book, so I used the Overstreet guide to gauge the price of it.
We need to talk about that harmonica ad on the back cover.
This thing. Popsicle Pete, Bob Feller. old Cleveland Indian. But just how tight it is.
Wow.
Nice. So a little bit of a worn exterior, but the interior is amazing. Tex Smith's famous ABC method. I'm not quite sure. I want to know what that is, Tex. I'm going to pass. Little Lotta, number 8, 1949. Jesus, 1949. Timely Comics became Marvel over time. It's going to be $35. 2 more, and there's Middle of Love round. Item 53 is going to be $8. It is Volume 1, Marvel Comics Iron Man, issue 71. This is from 1974. Gary Friedrich, George Tusker, and Ron Wilson doing the cover. We get an appearance by the politically correct names of Yellow Claw and Black Llama. This also has its Marvel value stamp number 26, which is Mephisto.
So that image on the cover, I think.
Yeah, it's an iconic cover for a T-shirt.
Tons of different marketing.
Yep. I think it was on my Trapper Keeper.
Yep.
My Trapper Keeper.
Yep.
25 cents. $8. You can go to LaSalle too, LaSalle Extension University. I just maybe if I stayed to be a stenographer, I wouldn't.
It's going to Rodney Flat.
Mr. Rodney Flat.
Take
Item
that.
53. And the last one this round is without doubt my favorite of the night. And you're gonna say, "What, are you crazy?" No. Because I'm about to give you the full 24/6X. So 24 issues of Godzilla.
Cue the roar.
Cue the God. I know I should have. From 1977 to 1979, Marvel Comics brought us Godzilla. So these are all in VG above. So the first one I'd say is probably in amongst the roughest conditions. So I'd say it's VG, VG minus. And the rest, it gets progressively good. It's one of my all-time favorites. Number 3, 4, 5, the whole volume. 6, Red Ronin. Red
How many
Ronin.
issues did it have?
24. Been mixing and matching these for a while now. Finally got them all together. We're missing one up until last week. I said, finally got it. Yahtzee. 13. The whole volume. These are nice. The mids are in great shape. I'd say they're VF above here.
So, folks, this entire 24-issue lot is, or set, I should say, $145.
You got a date stamp on that one.
That's cool.
Love it. Devil Dinosaur shows up. Godzilla kicking some ass there. The Avengers finally show up, and this is the final issue. The final issue of Godzilla, King of Monsters. So all 24 issues, $145 for
I like how they
Godzilla.
have to credit Toho Productions there on the...
Yeah, Toei had to license it out, and they had some say in it, and directionally, but they do meet the Fantastic Four. They meet a couple of Marvel characters throughout the series.
That's cool.
Yeah. So the entire run of Godzilla, all 24 issues. Low mid-grade love, $145. All right.
Dum Dum Dugan makes quite a few.
I know. So they shrink him down, and he goes into the sewers of frickin' New York and battles a rat and singes his ass.
If only they could have met up with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That'd be Godzilla and the Teenage Mutant.
That'd be cool if they got, like, frickin' Pizza Rat
Oh.
and fucking fried him, too. But all set. Good to go. Going backwards now. All right, that's it. Godzilla. Love these things. I may walk off with these.
That's a
Even though
great
I already
logo.
still have mine. It's one of the few that I kept. Yeah, isn't it good? That needs to be a t-shirt,
Yeah,
too.
I was just thinking.
All right, Jake, let's wrap it up.
All right, moving on to block number 7 up next.
Ooh.
Up
That's some,
next is block number 7. It's a
2 more?
freestyle block.
two more.
Yep, this will be the penultimate block of the evening.
Godzilla.
Mixed bag for you, a little bit of all genres, eras, prices, and
That's
tastes.
this.
Block number 7 of 8.
Final
Again, for
18, right?
Tuning in, that's right. Going to be
Final 18.
9 in block number 7 and 9 in the
Biden
final
edition.
block of the night. So we have 18 more comics
Ooh,
for
we're
you
going
to
to
go.
get this movie. We're at 8 right now.
Thanks so much for tuning in this evening, folks, and
Appreciate people's time. I don't want to
join us
linger.
again. Here we go.
Item 55 is going to be Tomb of Dracula. The always fun. Tomb of Dracula number 49 from 1976. VF above. Marv Wolfman, Gene Colan, and Tom Palmer. get the death of Blade. Blade goes down in this one, Eric Brooks. So Blade dies. But somehow Dracula gets to mix it up with Frankenstein, D'Artagnan from the... Yeah, exactly. D'Artagnan, Tom Sawyer, Robin Hood, Injun Joe, and Zorro.
Whoa.
It's a veritable shit show.
It's like Bill and Ted.
Tomb of Dracula, yeah, takes on everybody, and somehow Blade gets killed.
And it's going to Chris Davis.
Mr. Chris Davis, D'Artagnan. I think it was D'Artagnan that got him. Number 7. Thank you, Chris.
Thanks to both Chris's.
This is Chris Cubed. Chris Squared? Chris Cubed? Debbie 3 here, right?
Yep.
56 is going to be from 2022, The Batman, issue 126. Naaman Plus above. Chip Zdarsky. That's a Mikhail Janin heavy cardstock cover. B, it's a swimsuit variant, which was pre-sold out.
That guy's cut.
I like how the Batman doesn't take off his cowl on the beach, so when he takes it off at home, he's going to look a little ridiculous.
It stays on all the time.
The Batman swims in that thing because the sharks, they know. They don't need to know. I believe that's Catwoman there frolicking with him, but I could be wrong.
Michael Boone is going to take that book.
Swimsuit variant. That's the way to do it.
Yeah. Doing them again
Both
this year,
ways. Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're getting swimsuit variants again.
Yep.
Not like the Image style, right? Item 57 is from 1988. It is in very fine diamond minus, so let's say a 6. I like that the best. Chris Claremont, John Buscema, The Wolverine, first ongoing series, number 1. This thing is, again, very fine near minus, so Claremont Buscema. First appearance of the character Patch.
Oh.
It's a beauty. 57, $40. Beautiful. Love it.
Book 58. Up next.
58.
Number
We're
58.
picking up time now. See, watch this. Must have been in the Star Trek mood this week. This thing is silly.
Yeah.
This is Star Trek New Vision Special. So this was a one-shot from 2016. So Gene Roddenberry, they spell his name wrong on the cover.
Robin, what the?
Gene Roddenberry, that must be his second cousin through his third mother.
No one
Gene
thought
Roddenberry. So a lot of respect for Mr. Roddenberry on that one. So John Byrne takes over Star Trek. Such a huge Star Trek fan, and almost does like his own motion book.
They're very, very cool. You can tell they were done by a fan of the show.
Christopher Pike,
That's cool.
and you get
Awesome.
oh, there she is,
Ooh.
Yvonne Craig. So one shot. Couldn't find out a lot of data on these things. There's not a lot of print on them. So photo artist John Byrne puts his skill to the test. Part of Star Trek's 50th anniversary.
That's cool.
The Cage, which always freaked me out, man. Those Tholians, they always freaked me out. No, what were they called? It was the Tholians. Who is those guys?
The Tholians were something else.
Yeah. Come on, give it to me. Ooh!
All
All right, who's got it?
It's a
Who is
team.
this? Who is this chooch? He didn't have Amigo though, so he was okay.
He had a Playmates action figure.
Did he really?
Yeah, but not me.
The keepers, the cages?
Well, they call them, yeah, they're keepers, but they have an alien.
What are they called?
name.
Come on, man. You're killing me. I need to know. Anyways, IDW, square bound, beauty.
I failed.
Yeah.
Hashtag fail.
That's okay.
What the hell are they called?
Big head people?
Oh my God, Jake, you gotta look that one up.
Book 59. up
59 is gonna be, I don't know what the hell this was. This was Marvel Vision, so this was a Marvel fan magazine they put out. So they brought it next level. So instead of just having a newspaper every week, you got a square bound book that they sold you for $1.50. I do not recall these. This one features the team up between Daredevil and Batman. So it's like a Marvel, its own little fanzine. It's kind of nutty.
Wow.
Stuff in it, articles, talks about, hey, Howard the Duck, what was hot, what was coming. No idea.
You were really close, John. It's the Telosians.
The Telosians, all right. Yeah, I still don't like them. 1997, very fine limit minus. That's a Scott McDaniel cover. So it was 30X issues total they put out in this series of Marvel Vision books, but I've never seen this one before.
That's cool.
Always fun to find something new. This one featuring, again, Daredevil and Batman, so an intercompany crossover book. I said, oh, that's neat. That's neat enough to throw up there. Give that one to you, Chris.
Yep.
This is going to be a 2X lot. Item number 60 is going to be $15 for the 2X lot. They are the first print copy of Doctor Strange #1 by Jason Aaron and Chris Bacalo. but also the pretty cool Timely Comics reprints that they did, where they combined issues 1, 2, and 3 of the series and reused that old Timely masthead. So first issue of the truly amazing Jason Aaron Doctor Strange story with Bacalo's art. Awesome relaunch of Doctor Strange. And then to the right, the first 3 issues of this series are reprinted in this one marked Timely Comics. There's a few other series that got their Timely Comics reprint as well. But this thing.
Art's incredible in that book.
Oh, it's so crazy.
It works so well with the Doctor Strange story.
The issue 3. So pretty awesome. So $15 for the pair. This one alone's 15 plus. Doctor Strange. Item 60, $15. 61, coming around the mountain.
Number 61.
The always fun Marvel Comics Deadpool issue number 6 from 2016. Name it above. Jerry Duggan and Scott Koblish bring us the first appearance of Warder Wilson, a.k.a. the Deadpool of 2099. So Wade Wilson's daughter, Warda, W-A-R-D-A. I'm from Boston, so it's Warda. W-A-R-D-A. Warder Wilson, the first Deadpool of 2099. First print copy. There it is. Item 61, $18.
Getting a number 62. Spot 62.
62 is going to be $9. I was a big fan. I'm still a big fan of this series.
Yep.
This is The Defenders, issue number 1, 2012. Name it above. Matt Fraction, Terry and Rachel Dodson. Dodson covers and interiors as well. First new team. So you get Namor, the Red She-Hulk, Iron Fist, Silver Surfer, and of course Doctor Strange in his. Does he have an action figure with this?
Yes, he does,
That
actually.
version, yeah.
Holy mackerel. The Dodsons rocked this one too. So the return of the Defenders. I believe this was a 19-issue volume, and I wonder if this is in trade too.
No, that hasn't
It was
been-
really cool, really well done.
Yeah.
They rocked this one. So it's the first issue, first print copy, Fraction, Rachel and Terry Dodson. Item 62, $9. Item 63, the final one in this block, number 7 of 8. Coming around the mountain. This is going to be Spider-Verse, issue number 1. So there's a variant. 2019 is the Jed McKay series Spider-Verse. Name it plus above. Art Adams connecting variants featuring Spider-Man Noir. Spider-Punk's in this one too. So they all make an appearance in this one, but I like how Art Adams gave us the Milo Manera,
Yeah,
Cindy Moon
That's funny.
on the front, no pun intended.
I've never noticed the stripes on Spider-Man Noir's pants before.
Yeah, he's
That's-
rocking it. It's pretty cool. He's got a little rock style look to him. So Art Adams variant edition of Spider-Verse, issue number 1, Name it plus above. A nice, beautiful copy, 2019. Item 63 is $17. What do we think?
Very cool.
Ba-ba-ba. Quiet crowd tonight. Must have had a tough weekend. Gonna give you next week off to recover. All right, let's do it.
You wanna flip
Nah,
back at
let's
that?
switch it
No,
up.
good?
No, we're gonna keep on rolling.
All right.
Hey, you get it the first time, you're not gonna love it the second. Woo!
Final block of the evening, block number 8, is getting ready to begin. Thanks to John and Chris, who are shoveling books like a couple of
Nice job,
madmen.
Chris.
Great job, everybody. This final block will be a freestyle block. So once again, a little bit of everything for you at home.
Restocker.
Stick around. We got 9 more books to go, and then we will release you for the evening. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking it out.
Are you gonna pardon? I pardon you?
Release the Kraken.
Release the Kraken.
Number 64.
64, the final block. This is Marvel's Spider-Woman Volume 1, Issue 5, 1978. Fine, very fine. So 70, 75, that's how I do the math there. Fine, very fine. Marv Wolfman, Carmine Infantino. First appearance of Morgan Le Fay, that's the big one. First Morgan Le Fay in the Bronze Age. That's a Dave Cockrum cover as well.
Great cover.
So first Morgan Le Fay, the Spider-Woman. Oh yeah, the Doctor. Rick Barry hitting J's from the corner. So first Morgan Le Fay, always on one of those hot lists. Item 64, $15. The Spider-Woman, Volume 1. To know her is to fear her. You're not kidding. I like Jessica Drew.
Yep. Book number 65. That's a lot of books to do in one evening. 65.
65. We have two of these. $10 each. They're going to be the Wonder Woman issue 65 from 2019. This is the G. Willow Wilson series. Nairman Plus, both copies. That's a Stanley Archerm Lau cover B. Pre-sold out. Sold out before it shipped. We got two of them. Somebody data mined them out. Got two of them. $10 each. DC
Amazing.
Comics Wonder Woman issue 65.
Amazing.
This is really cool. 65, $10 each. Who loves Archerm Lau? As awesome as it always gets. 66.
Anthony Papa says he'll take the Star Trek issue. Oh, the with the Telosians there.
Yep.
Thanks, Anthony. You got it.
Telosians. You get some, yeah, take some quick looks. Item 66 is a first from 2006. Very fine plus, so 8.5 above. Robert Kirkman, Sean Phillips. This is a second print copy of Marvel Zombies issue 4, again from 2006. Second print, Art Sudam variant, which is a homage to the Amazing Spider-Man number 39. I think one of the greatest comic covers of all times. Maybe next to Silver Surfer 4. Wow. This one, for me.
Yep.
So Sudam redoing the Amazing Spider-Man Volume 2, ASM 39. He's got a fork in his hand too, which I don't get.
Because he's going to eat him.
I know. Goddamn goblin. Love it. Art Sudam, second print, Marvel Zombies number 4. So this will be Marvel Zombies Volume 1. First time we get the zombies. Very fine plus. Robert Kirkman, Sean Phillips, second print, Sudam. Woo! One of my favorite comic covers. Thank you. 67. There you go, Chris. The final 6. $35 is going to bring us The Batman, Volume 1, issue number 242 from 1972. I think it's in fine minus condition. Wow. So 555. So 5.055. Denny O'Neil, Gary Friedrich, Dick Giordano, Rich Bruckler among the luminaries working on this one. This is a Mike Kaluta cover. Kaluta, baby. This is the Ra's al Ghul story begins.
And it is going to Mr. Chris Davis.
Mr. Chris Davis. It's got a Robin backup story. It's got 52 pages, and it's the first appearance of Matches Malone.
Oh, really?
Matches Malone goes down in this one, and Bruce Wayne takes his guys.
Oh, so it was a real Matches Malone?
Yeah, the guy died. Yeah, he scrolled him.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That's a lot darker now.
It's dark. Look at dark. Chris Davis.
I thought that was just a cool name.
Matches Malone. 68. $10. Marvel Age. So another Marvel promo book that they'd sell you at the, when you went in to get your comics every week. This is what's coming up soon. This one is bagged. It is Marvel Age issue 118. Features a cover by George Perez. I never use it. This is the only place this art appears for George Perez. Is this Marvel Age 118 still in its bag. It's even got its card, the Marvel Masterpieces card. It's got its calendar still intact too, which is always cool about these books. So Marvel Age, number 118. This is from 1992. I think it's in there, mint above. It still looks great in the bag. Doesn't look muckled. So still it. Gotta have the Perez, baby. Secrets behind the Marvel Masterpieces trading cards. You get stories about dinosaurs, the dinosaurs, Excalibur, and you get a story about Peter David as well. Marvel Age number 118. We venture to bring you a little bit of everything. The weirdest stuff we could find, we're going to show it to you. This is what we do. Marvel Age 118, item 68, $10. Down to the final 4. This one, number 69. This is going to be a 3X lot, so I'm going to get it all up here. Let's try to see if I can. These are going to be copies of Excalibur number 1 from 1987. That's a first print. 1988. That's a second print. In 1989, there's a third print.
Wow.
You can tell by the prices changed. So $325, $350, and $450. This one here has a whole new masthead for it. The sword is drawn. So first print, second print, third print copies of Excalibur, Chris Claremont, Alan Davis, and Paul Neary. The third print is, I don't know. The second print is a newsstand as well. All three, because I didn't want to break them up, right? Can't break them up. First, second, third print. $10 each. It's a bargain. Ooh, let's do it. First print's in near mint, second print's in near mint above, and the third print is in very fine plus. One more time. Woo!
Cool. That is in spot 69.
As we're still moving.
3 more to go.
Off next week.
Number 70.
Give a breather. This is another tough one. Chris, did you see this one?
Yeah.
This is Dark Horse Comics. This is a promo that they put out. So Universal put out a 16-page promo for the release of Hellboy: The Golden Army. So Guillermo del Toro and Mike Mignola contribute to this one. Dark Horse comic book. Yeah, a little bit of overview of the Golden Army. I guess there's a variant for this as well that I've never seen, but it's pretty incredible.
Such a great movie.
Love the promo books. Hellboy: The Golden Army. This is a promo giveaway from, what year did I say? In 2008. Jesus, that went fast. That escalated. Universal 16-page promo, $10 in a 70 spot. A couple more. Like this one too. $8 for this awesome copy of the New Mutants War Children. It must have been in the New Mutants mind. 2019, near mint above, Chris Claremont, Bill Sienkiewicz. That's a one-shot. You get a Martin Simmons cover on there. It's a great variant. Kind of looks like a homage to Bill Sienkiewicz.
Yeah, his art style lends a lot to
But,
Bill Sienkiewicz.
yeah, the original New Mutants with Warlock, which was supposed to be played by Sacha Baron Cohen, from what I heard. They were going to CGI motion capture him. If you talk to, what's his name, Boone, the gentleman's name that directed it, yeah, there's some stuff out there with what he was going to do with it. So we were going to get Warlock. Certainly we got Alanya Rasputin.
Oh, we
we
never
had
got Cypher.
Sunspot. No, we didn't get Cypher.
I love Cypher.
Yeah, there it is. You know, I mean, you got to talk to each other language. What you going to do, Vic? So one shot, 2019, name it above. So what is Cypher going to do for
He's
you?
going to give me a free account to Babel.
Last one.
Andrew, AC is going to take spot 71, the New Mutants.
It's a great book. Great read.
Cypher's really good.
Last one's going to be Miles Morales, Spider-Man #2, 2019, name it minus above, so 9-2 above. Saladin Ahmed, the writer, Javier Garron, doing that cover. That's a Stan Lee tribute issue. Brand new. It's uber popular cover. Tough one to find. Great buy for $17. Name it minus above. You're going to love it. You're going to love it.
And Mr. Ben Deshane is going to take one of the Wonder Woman books in spot
Mr.
65.
Ben Deshane. Thank you.
Wonder Woman Artrum cover in spot
Miles
65.
Morales, #2. Stan Lee tribute issue. That's why the black cover on the back, the unforgiving black cover.
Chris, what's the issue number on that Wonder Woman book? Is it?
It's,
It's also 65.
65.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
See that?
Good enough. Yep,
There it
that worked
is.
out good.
Saladin Ahmed. Appreciate everyone joining us for 6 weeks in a row. Raffle prize. Old Man Skywalker.
Look at that.
If you claimed a book, pay for it on time. Your name's going to get entered into the hat to win this. Got a remark in it for Mr. Johnson. Great book, $100 plus, easy.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Thanks, everyone. Again, we're going to be off next week. Thanks to Jake and Chris for keeping it rolling. Thanks to you folks. If you have any questions, any of the books you've seen that haven't sold, let us know.
Anthony Pappas is going to take that second Wonder Woman book in spot 65.
Beautiful Wonder Woman book. Let us know. Otherwise, we're going to be again off next week. Hope everyone has a great 4th of July. Be safe. Don't pull a Jason Pierre-Paul. Just be safe. Jake's shaking his head, but I'll tell him later.
I'll tell you the story about how I almost burnt my house down with a box of sparklers one time.
Sparklers. Was that just this weekend? One time. That means it was this weekend.
Are you not supposed to light them in bed?
That's it. No.
Oh,
Jesus
not
Christ.
those sparkles.
No, let's go. I don't even know what you're talking. Just cut it.
Hey, no, wait a minute. Ferris is going to take the Hellboy book in spot 70.
I love it.
Thanks, Ferris.
Good deal. Go back, rewatch it, see what you got, see what you like.
Leave us a comment. Click the like button.
You guys
and
suck.
subscribe.
Comment, you guys suck.